There's still mystery there. But for the Warriors, they are monitoring the health of Steph Curry after their superstar aggravated a right thumb injury. Curry banged his thumb in the first quarter of last night's win over Portland. He played in the second and third quarters, but was able to sit out the fourth with Golden State up really big. Curry finished with 14 points, saying that the thumb did affect him a little bit, especially when he was shooting. We say good morning now to our NBA reporter, Tim McMahon. And look, the Warriors will need their franchise star feeling as good as possible tomorrow afternoon. What more can you share about Curry's aggravated right thumb?
Howdy, Shay. The good news is the x-rays were negative. Now, we will see how much that soreness subsides before Sunday afternoon. He anticipates there will be some soreness. As you said, this is an aggravation of an injury that he had in January, suffered that in early January. He was still Steph Curry, though. He still managed to shoot the three ball at better than 40% that month. And the Warriors are looking at this as a Game 7 type of atmosphere, as Steph said. If they win this, they will be locked into the 6th seed, not have to mess with the play-in. Now, the reward for the 6th seed is seeing the Los Angeles Lakers in the first round, but that's what Steph Curry and the Golden State Warriors will be aiming for. Steph with that sore thumb tomorrow.
Right, but at least you're not leaving it as much up to chance. Clippers-Warriors, by the way, tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern, right here on ESPN. Also tomorrow, the Nuggets look to secure their third straight win and the 4th seed under interim head coach David Edelman. What is the mood within the organization now, Tim, since the dismissals of Michael Malone and GM Calvin Booth?
And look, I want to preface this by saying, with all due respect to Michael Malone, the winningest coach in Nuggets history, helped deliver the only championship in franchise history to Denver. But I was told by numerous sources that the vibe was awful in Denver this year because of the Cold War between Calvin Booth and Michael Malone. And Josh Kroenke ultimately decided we need a breath of fresh air. We need basically to get both the co-pilots out of the cockpit and try to land this plane safely. And I am told that the players really do like and respect David Edelman. They thought that his voice, being the prominent voice, would be a fresh breath there. And the hope is that they're going to rally behind him. If the Nuggets can get this together, if they can go on a deep playoff run, he will be a strong candidate to get that job on a permanent basis.
Yeah, I mean, they've won 2 straight so far. You've seen Jokic have a triple-double in both. Things are trending in the right direction so far. Tim, we appreciate you.
But the Lakers could clinch a 3 seed in the West. Should they beat the Rockets or should the Clippers lose? Here's what happened. Look at this. We've seen it several times now, and it never gets old. Doncic to LeBron. Here it is from another angle. And Doncic on the drive here, faking a pass down low and sinks the floater. Lakers starting to get a lead over the Rockets. Here's Luka nailing a 3 at 15 points in the first quarter alone. And now, all of a sudden, the Lakers are up by 12 over Houston. LeBron spinning off the defender. 14.6 assists in the first half. Now the Lakers are up 19. And keep an eye on LeBron. Austin Reeves with the pass. The ball's tipped away. LeBron comes up limping as the Rockets go the other way. He was in obvious discomfort. He was grimacing. However, J.J. Redick said after the game that LeBron is fine. There's nothing to worry about. Okay, so breathe easy, Lakers fans. Meanwhile, with the Lakers up 21, Reeves sizing up his defender and nails the jumper. 23.7 rebounds, 6 dimes for him. Lakers win big, 140-109. They are the 3 seed.
Elsewhere in the West, Warriors and Blazers. There's Steph Curry visiting Portland late in the first quarter. Watch Curry here, being defended by Justin Minaya. And Curry shoots, or passes, I should say, to Gary Payton II for the layup, and you can see he'll be in discomfort. He kind of pushes his thumb off of Manaya's knee, and it would jam up. There he is on the bench, and he would head to the locker room for the remainder of the quarter. Warriors head coach Steve Kerr said post-game Curry is fine. Second quarter now. Curry back in the game, getting the ball on the wing and draining the triple. All right, so it looks like he's all right. Warriors up 11, just over 2 minutes to go in the first half. Warriors up 10 now. Jimmy Butler to Curry again. Oh, yeah, all day long. 10 points, 4 boards, 4 dimes in the first half alone. Warriors up 13 at the break. Curry, by the way, did sit out the fourth quarter. He finished with 14 points. They go up by 19 and win the game, 103-86. Here's Curry after the game on how that thumb is feeling.
From what I know, just a re-aggravation, the same thing, but hopefully it wasn't anything serious.
Impact shot him.
It did a little bit just because it was freshly ringing, new pain, but I don't think it'll last too long.
Is it more like a swelling thing or just like the joint, the movement of the thumb?
I'm not really good with the anatomy, so I just know it hurts right now, but I'll be all right.
All right, you don't need anatomy to know they're going to need him on Sunday because the winner of Warriors-Clippers tomorrow avoids the play-in. So here are the Clippers visiting the Kings. They're on a 6-game win streak entering yesterday. There's Harden lobbing it to Derrick Jones Jr. for a nice alley-oop. Good connection there. Clippers up 9. Minute and a half left in the fourth now. Kings down. Zach LaVine. Triple, yes. He had 26 points in this one. Kings down 3. Then DeMar DeRozan's going to get involved. A little fadeaway jumper to fall. Yep, and DeRozan finished with 16 points. Kings down 2. Now here we go with the Clippers inbounding up 1. Harden throws a bad pass. Keegan Murray gets the steal, and he's going to call a timeout. Harden had a triple-double, but he did have 5 turnovers in this game. But the Kings have life now. Trey Lyles inbounding it to DeRozan. Shot attempt, no good. Clippers survive, win by 1. No Kawhi Leonard in this highlight, but it was his 14th straight 20 or more point game. So that's some good news for the Clippers. All right, to the east, Nets and T-Wolves. Anthony Edwards and the Timberwolves hosting those Nets. Halfway through the second quarter, T-Wolves up. Edwards called for a blocking foul, says something to the referee, and then a technical foul comes right afterwards. It's his 18th tech of the season, thus resulting in a suspension for the T-Wolves' next game against the Jazz. But he's still in this one. There's Edwards attacking, getting the layup to fall. He had 9 points. T-Wolves led by 14. Here's Edwards again, and now it's all Rudy Gobert. Down low, lays that thing in. T-Wolves up 14. Let's see more Gobert using his size advantage in the paint there. Easy layup. T-Wolves running away with it at this point, fourth quarter. They're leading big. Lobbing it to Gobert, another easy bucket. Ties his career high with 35 points, does Gobert, and the Timberwolves will go on to win 117-91. It is the Wild Wild West. So the Lakers clinch the 3 seed, and the Grizzlies are locked into the play-in, but the rest is all up in the air. Let's look at what's at stake now for tomorrow. Assuming the Timberwolves and Nuggets both win, that puts Denver at 4. Then it comes down to the Warriors and Clippers. If the Warriors win, they are 6th, and the Clippers are 7th. If the Clippers win, then they get the 5 seed, and the Warriors would drop to 7.
As NBA analyst Quentin Richardson is with us now to help us get ready for this wild regular season finale. So let's focus on Sunday's most impactful game. That would be the Warriors and the Clippers. And Q, you are obviously known as a shooter. Back in the day, you've seen this thumb injury. It's something that Steph didn't miss any time with earlier in the season, but it is recurring. What are your thoughts about how that may or may not affect him?
I mean, I take Steph's word for it. He said that he was going to be okay, but my concern with it is that when it's on the shooting hand and that's your dominant hand, you use that hand to reach, to do different things, and it easily can be re-injured exactly how he did in this play. It's just a wacky kind of thing, and we use our hands so much trying to get still, trying to be in the pass lane, doing different things, and it's going to be out there. He's wearing a bandage, you know what I'm saying? So it's a situation where I'm watching that to see if he gets a hit here or there, a hit anytime. Because that pain, once it comes, like you said, it rings and it hurts really bad when it first happens. So if it gets it again, it could be tough.
Yeah, he did talk about that as a fresh pain. He mentioned that a couple of times. Let's talk about the Clippers. They're a really trendy pick to come out of the West, right? All of a sudden, everybody's talking about the Clippers because they won 7 in a row. They've won 17 of their last 20. Kawhi Leonard is healthy. What's their ceiling if that stays the case?
Listen, Hannah, I feel like their ceiling, they can make a deep run and possibly make it out of the West and go into the finals. I mean, when you look at how this team is built, James Harden has been an all-star, all-NBA player this entire season. And then you go and you add Kawhi Leonard playing at an all-star level. He was player of the week last week, and he's putting up big numbers looking like the Kawhi that we know and love. You got Norman Powell, who actually led the team in scoring. And then the X factor to me is Zubac. Big Zoo down there is a monster. He is a high rebound double-double every night and a monster on the inside. And they fill it out with a good veteran and a nice bench to complement everything. And T. Lue is one of the best coaches in the league.
Yeah, I mean, they're constructed really well. It would be nice to see James Harden take the level of play that he has in the regular season and really translate that for an entire playoff run. That would be great to see and obviously critical for the Clippers. Warriors, by the way, are favored by 4.5 tomorrow.
Yo, what's going on, peoples? Welcome to the channel. If you made it this far, we appreciate you. I'm your host, S. Dot, and you have reached your Sports Minute, where we chop it up about the world of sports. Today's topic is looking like we're going to be watching who's going to win tonight. Tonight being Sunday. Some of the notable games that are going to be going on between the NBA world. It's going to be the Jazz and the Timberwolves, the Nuggets and the Rockets, the Clippers and the Warriors. To be honest with you, that injury that Steph Curry recently got is definitely going to be an issue. You got to understand, when you're playing ball and you injure your shooting hand, that is on your mind the entire game. Especially if you got it wrapped up with this huge bandage on it, you know what I'm saying? And you use that hand for every single thing. So definitely be looking for Steph Curry to not take as many shots probably. Yeah, the Clippers are looking really good right now. 7-game win streak, picked up Kawhi Leonard. You got your boy James Howard out there, not James Howard, James Harden out there balling out of control. So that's going to be a good look for them also. But if I had to pick a team that would probably win between the Clippers and the Warriors tonight, I would probably pick the Warriors. I mean, that injury that Steph got, it is going to cause him an issue. It is going to be on his mind, and he may shoot less. But I definitely know that the Clippers will not beat the Warriors. Moving on, we got I'm sorry. You know I gotta let y'all know. Please don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe, and please leave a comment to let your voice be heard. Let me know what you guys think about it. You guys think the Clippers, between the Clippers and the Warriors, who you guys picking? Who you guys picking to win? Go ahead and hit the comments up and let me know what you got. We'll discuss it. Next, we got the Nuggets and the Rockets. If I had to pick between the two teams on who would come out of that game tonight, I say the Nuggets. I mean, you know what I mean. The Joker, he got another MVP, and he's doing it convincingly. He's done something that no other player has done. You know what I'm saying? In all the major categories. But I got the Nuggets beating the Rockets for sure, and I got them beating them convincingly. You know what I mean? Hit up the comments, yo. Let me know what you guys got on, between the Nuggets and the Rockets. Who you got winning that game? And the last topic on who's going to win between the Jazz or the Timberwolves. The Jazz are going to win. Reason being is because your boy Anthony Edwards, he's not playing. He got another technical. He got kicked out with a 1-game suspension. You got to be smart. This right here is the last game of the season, heading into the playoffs, and you get a 1-game suspension. I mean, he was right in his battle with the ref on what happened, but you got to be smart, Anthony. Come on, Ant-Man. You are the Timberwolves' go-to guy. You can't be sitting the bench while they're playing on the court against the damn Jazz. Come on, bro. You gotta be more smarter, man. You are the face of the Timberwolves, if not the league. You can't be getting suspended over something as small as the little ticky-tack, the little ticky-tack call the ref didn't call, but he called it on you. Come on, yo. Let me know what you guys think. Who's going to win tonight between the Jazz and the Timberwolves? Hit up the comments. Don't forget to hit that like. Don't forget to hit that subscribe for sure. Couple of other things. You got LeBron. You got old man LeBron out here with I think it's a groin injury. Yeah, I think it's a groin injury. He's falling apart, man. Father Time is catching up with him. I think this is going to be the last season for LeBron for real. I mean, LeBron and Luka is a nice duo, but I don't think LeBron is going to be able to play through the entire season and then the rest of the playoffs fully healthy. As you can see, he just got a ticky-tack injury with the groin, but that's what happens when you are, you know what I'm saying, in your late 30s and you still balling with them young boys. You know what I'm saying? You can't move as quick, you can't cut as fast, and the way he got the injury was crazy because he barely even moved, but I guess because his feet wouldn't catch up with his mind, his brain, and wouldn't move as fast as he wanted it to, that's what caused the injury. So yeah, man, let me know what y'all think about the LeBron injury. You think he's going to be able to play, you know what I'm saying, through the playoffs, you know what I mean? Or you think he's going to be sitting the bench because of this little groin injury? Go ahead and hit the comments up. Let me know what you guys think. And if I didn't let you know, I am your host, S. What we do is we bring you some of the news out there. Right now is basketball season, playoff season, and we definitely want to get into that. Myself, I am an OKC fan, and OKC is at the top of the list right now, coming out the West. We got the number 1 seed, and we got all them young boys, and they balling out of control. I mean, OKC can't be stopped right now. They can't be stopped right now. I got OKC making it to the championship. I got OKC coming out of the West. Who's going to stop them? They're number 1 in all categories, and they're number 1 in defense. Like they are actually one of the best teams that played actual defense today. You know what I'm saying? They got a great offense too, but they're one of the teams that play good defense, solid defense. You know what I'm saying? A lot of teams out here just worry about offense, running the ball up down the court. I'ma shoot it, but nobody's worrying about, let me get back on D and see if I, you know what I'm saying, can stop a play. But OKC actually focuses on defense. That's why I got them coming out of the West. But y'all got y'all own opinion. Let me know what you guys think. Hit the comments up. Who you got coming out the West and who you got coming out the East? I'm not really sure who's coming out the East, man. I mean, I really can't say right now. I'm not sure. But that's up to y'all. If y'all want to hit that up and let me know what y'all think about that. Who y'all got coming out the East? Definitely need to talk about that. You know what I mean? But like I stated, we appreciate you guys making it this far. We thank you for leaving a comment, leaving a like. And if, you know what I'm saying, you want to leave a subscribe, we appreciate you there too. But just remember, come back and check us out. I am your host, S. And we'll catch y'all on the next round. Peace.